In the small, fog-covered town of Black Hollow, nestled between dense forests and jagged cliffs, there lived a man named Dr. Samuel Grayson. He was a well-respected psychiatrist, known for his ability to treat even the most troubled minds. But behind his calm demeanor and professional success, Dr. Grayson harbored a secret, a mystery that even he could not fully understand. It all began one rainy evening when a new patient arrived at his office. Her name was Clara Bennett, a frail woman in her late 30s, with hollow eyes and a trembling voice. She claimed to hear whispers in the night, voices that told her to do terrible things. Dr. Grayson, intrigued and concerned, decided to take her case. As the sessions progressed, Clara's stories grew more disturbing. She spoke of a shadowy figure that followed her everywhere, a presence that seemed to grow stronger with each passing day. At first, Dr. Grayson dismissed it as a manifestation of her anxiety, but soon, strange things began to happen in his own life. He started hearing faint whispers in the quiet moments of the night, just as Clara had described. At first, he brushed it off as fatigue, but the whispers grew louder, more insistent. They called his name, urging him to do things he would never consider. He began to see fleeting shadows in the corners of his vision, shadows that seemed to move on their own. Dr. Grayson tried to rationalize these experiences, attributing them to stress or lack of sleep. But deep down, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. He decided to dig deeper into Clara's past, hoping to find a clue that could explain her and perhaps his own disturbing experiences. What he discovered was chilling. Clara had grown up in an orphanage on the outskirts of Black Hollow, a place shrouded in dark rumors. The orphanage had burned down years ago, and many believed it was haunted by the spirits of the children who had died there. Clara was one of the few survivors, but she had no memory of the fire or the events leading up to it. As Dr. Grayson delved further, he uncovered a connection between Clara's past and his own. His father, a man he had never known, had been the caretaker of the orphanage. The whispers and shadows seemed to grow stronger as he pieced together the truth, as if the past itself was trying to stop him. One night, as the whispers reached a deafening crescendo, Dr. Grayson found himself standing at the ruins of the orphanage. The air was thick, with an oppressive energy, and the shadows seemed to come alive, swirling around him. In the center of the ruins, he saw Clara, her eyes wide with terror. "They've been waiting for you," she whispered, her voice barely audible over the howling wind. "They've been waiting for you to come home." Dr. Grayson felt a cold hand grip his heart as the shadows closed in around him. He realized too late that the mystery he had been trying to solve was not just Clara's, it was his own. The whispers were not just in his mind, they were the voices of the past, demanding to be heard. As the shadows consumed him, Dr. Grayson understood the terrible truth. Some mysteries are not meant to be solved, and some shadows never truly leave us. In the end, the greatest mystery of all was the darkness within himself, a darkness that had been waiting all along to be set free.